I do feel the rear wheels sliding slightly, but that's to be expected with these kind of, this is not even hard packed anymore. This is just kind of dusty, rocky, soft packed mud at this point. And it's doing its job admirably. A little bit muddy here. Gonna slow down a little bit. Oh shit! Yeah, batteries shut off. My god. It completely shut off on me. Holy shit. No. I am fucking stranded. Take a little lunch break. This scooter is badass. It's really nice. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the power. Then I'm gonna use the NFC tag, unlock it. It retains dual mode, which is nice. Some scooters, every time you turn them on, it does not retain dual mode, so you have to re-enable it, which is really annoying, but here's not the case. And I really like the kickstand that it's in the front, so I don't have to, like, you know, look in the back for it. Risers down, let's go. What I'm gonna do today is to go to, there's a really good trail over there, so I can film some drone shots. So it's a paved trail, but next to the paved trail, it's an off-road trail. So I'm just gonna go there and test the scooter on the off-road trail. One thing I can tell you is that this scooter is really, really powerful in mode 3. With the front and rear motor strength set to 2, it makes everything feel super jerky, especially at lower speed when you need to control that little finesse or that little tiny amount of go move forward or not. It's incredibly jerky, because I think where the jerkiness comes from is when the motor is free spinning versus when it receives electricity. The moment it kicks on just a tiny bit, you definitely feels it. If you want some sort of smoothness and still want that top speed, you should probably at least put the front wheel in some sort of lighter mode. So what I think I'm going to do is to actually, you know what, I'm just going to do it right now. Okay, go to the side a little bit so I don't get struck by a car. Holding plus and minus for a few seconds, it goes into this mode. Okay, so this might be a smoother ride. It probably won't have the torque that I'm looking for, but at least I think this will be a smoother ride. Yeah, still super powerful, but it's a lot smoother. My god. Okay, so this is my recommendation. You change the power, the rear wheel power to 2 to the maximum, which is P10, and then you change the front motor to 1. This will still give you the 37 miles per hour top speed. It's just the front wheel will be a little bit nicer, a little bit more smoother. I definitely like this current setup a lot more, because man, when you set that front wheel to that powerful mode, it's pretty much useless at lower speeds. Everything so far feels pretty smooth on the road. This bike leans very well, retains a lot of grip, so that's super nice. There is a little bit of, it's a rotational wobble. Every time I go over some unevenness, it just feels like the handlebar is in like a corkscrew type of rotation or wobble. This doesn't really happen when I have the front in the most powerful mode, in mode 2, but it does feel, I wonder if this is caused by the difference between the motor strength between the front motors and the rear motors. You know what, I'm gonna take this on the grass field real quick, just to see how this performs on the grass. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's pretty plush, even on the grass. Pretty fast speed, and it still feels okay. It still feels like I'm in control. I think that's the most important thing. Can I make it up this hill? Can I make it? Yes! Going up this giant ass hill, usually single motors cannot do it, just the duals. And this one, I feel like it, at the very end, it struggled a little bit, but I think that's normal with 1000 watt motors. So far, it's doing pretty well. I don't have too much time today as I'm on lunch break right now. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so as I'm going down the hill, I do feel the front suspension is too soft for going downhill. I feel like it sinks in way too much instead of moving forward. And by the time it stabilizes, I'm already unbalanced and I'm about to fall off the bike or the scooter because the front sank down too much. At least that's how I feel on that little hill over there. Especially after I changed the motors. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go into the menu again. I'm going to P9, 8, 9. I'm gonna increase that to 2. Okay. So yeah, I just increased the front power back to 2. So I think I'm getting a little bit of wobbliness in the front just because I think the motor power levels are different. It's a little bit weaker than the front, and that's why it's creating this wobbliness that I have never felt before while I was riding it. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, I would say the wobbliness is drastically reduced by going into the same power in the front and the rear. So yeah, I'm wrong. Don't put power mode in 1 in the front and 2 in the back, because that's gonna give you a lot of rotational wobbles, especially at higher speeds. And that's wobbles are dangerous, you know. So don't do that. I'm just here happily cruising at 35. I do think you have to be at 36, 37. Wow, okay, so I was even going slightly uphill with maybe 80% battery. So this thing can definitely hit 37 effortlessly. It does free spin at 47 miles per hour. And when I'm going downhill, I've definitely seen this scooter going up to like 44 and 45 miles per hour. But you know, that's with the gravity assist, of course. But if you're just going on a normal flat road or somewhat of a flat road, this 37 would be like your top speed. This scooter is pretty smooth. If you're going in mode 3 and you're kind of like just gunning it, mostly in mid-range and high power, I would say it's pretty smooth. It just mode 3 is not built for low speed maneuvers. Like, you will look like you're spazzing out the entire time. So would not recommend that. I would say if you're like at lower speed at a park near a lot of people, just go ahead and lower the gear to like speed mode number 2, to gear 2. Look at that free tarp. Going pretty fast on this thing. Okay, let's see if I can get on that trail over there. Oh, let's just say it goes off-road pretty well, huh? Yeah, let's go that way. Okay, hard-packed roads, they're very, very nice. My goodness. Actually, you know, I set this as medium stiff, but on this type of roads, it actually feels kind of plush. Okay, now this is a blast. Going off-road with these tires, 10-inch tires, zero problems. I feel like I have pretty good control, maybe like 95% control maybe. I do have to be really careful though, just because the throttle is really twitchy. I would just say it is incredibly comfortable going on this trail right now. Normally this looks like a bumpy trail that I would regret going on, but these double spring suspensions, man, they're working hard. Okay, it just snowed a couple days before, so it gets kind of muddy here, and when it's muddy, it sinks down a little bit and tend to lose control. Okay, just lower that down to a 2, and we'll see how well this does. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay. Well, considering it's not on knobby tires, it's actually not too bad. I do feel the rear wheels sliding slightly, but that's to be expected with these kind of, this is not even hard packed anymore. This is just kind of dusty, rocky, soft packed mud at this point, and it's doing its job admirably and comfortably, I would say. Slightly from time to time I do feel like the rear wheel loses control a little bit, and I'm more fighting to balance myself instead of directing where the bike is going or the scooter is going. But aside from that, it's not bad. It's still okay. This part, it's drier. It's a lot drier. Going off road. Oh, okay. There's got an army helicopter. They're not after me. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, a little bit drier, so a little bit more in control. I feel like, oh man, this part is muddy. Let's get through this. Oh my gosh. Oh, definitely did not get through that. Lost a little bit of control there, but I don't think this is the scooter's fault. It's more like my inexperience with off-roading and controlling that speed. Okay, we do have a slight hill coming up, so let's give that a try. Slight hill time. Let's see if this thing would make it. Okay, very easily. Very, very easily. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Last person who was here probably had a hard time with traction. Okay, lots of rocks here. Now we're going downhill. Okay, feels pretty good. A little bit muddy here. Gonna slow down a little bit. Oh shit! Yeah. It's gonna be way too muddy up there. That's where it's downing like a basin right now. So I'm just gonna turn around, and as you can see, the wheels here, it's just all covered by mud. At this point, if you don't have knobby tires, it's I'm just gonna be sliding everywhere. So I'm gonna be turning around. Hopefully I can make it back up that hill over there. So far I'm pretty impressed about what it can do on these tires. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, on mud I just lose control. I'm like barely fighting barely to keep myself balanced. Oh, all right. I think we're out of the thick of it. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. It just feels so much better when it's drier, huh? I guess I might have to come out again to test drier trails. Okay, a little bit loss of traction there. Goddamn, more mud. All right, let's do this. Too much mud. Okay. Everything just feels really good once you get onto this packed dry land. How fast am I going? I'm going roughly 11-12 miles per hour. I think I could go faster. Yeah, just a little bit faster if it's a little bit drier. And then if once you get knobby tires on, I think you can comfortably do like 20 miles per hour with these type of suspensions. Okay, yeah, now it's getting muddy again, but you know, it's beginning to dry, so let's go this way, this way, this way. I don't want you to land in the middle of the bushes. Back to work. Again, I think this scooter is designed from the factory, meant to be a meant to be an urban kind of luxury cruiser. It's not meant for off-road, despite having such huge spring suspensions. It's just it's nice to have. I feel the width of the scooter handlebars is pretty good. It's just good enough. And then the handlebar is set, actually, to me, it feels pretty low actually. So I can lean a little bit from my belly button up all the way over for that aggressive takeoff. And then when handlebars are not too high, I feel like my hands are in a more racy race position. It just feels a lot more comfortable. A lot of times, if my hands have to go up more, if my hands are higher than my elbow, after a long ride I would feel numb in my hands. But that's not the case here. I'm barely going 20 miles per hour right now in mode 3. At maybe, oh, holy cow. I'm on my last legs of battery. So I'm going to lower the mode to second mode, and my last bar of battery is blinking. So I actually don't know if I'm going to make it home or not. I think I still have maybe about 5 miles or so to get home. And I've lowered the power to level 2 and now riding a little bit slower to conserve that battery. And hopefully I can make it home, because I don't want to push this thing home, man. Oh man, I'm barely going 15. I'm going 10. The battery's shut off. My God, it completely shut off on me. Holy shit. No. I am fucking stranded. No way, man. This is a nightmare. I'm gonna have to push this home. I left the house with almost 80% battery. I still gotta get back to work. This is not good. This is not good. Maybe 3 miles home from home. God damn. Okay. Yes, these knee pads are impossible to walk with. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk for a little bit. I'm gonna try to turn it on. See if I can go forward a little bit. I'm gonna just turn this thing on. Let's see if it even turns on. It doesn't even turn on. I think it's better if I just go that way. Well, still waiting for the Uber guy to show up. Guy's driving a Model 3, Model Y, I think. This is the first time I fucking ran out of battery. I think that's him. Yeah. Oh. You think this will fit in your trunk?
Somebody at the building here.
Sorry about the mud. There's just a little bit of dry mud.
That's alright.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're on an angle.
Yeah, I think angle. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, perfect. Oh. All right, thank you.
Run out of juice?
Yeah, forgot to charge my battery. I thought I charged my battery, but apparently I didn't when the thing died. So
I don't know why it was showing it died.
Oh.